What in the heck? This isn't at all what I was expecting. Hey, good morning everybody. Welcome to the vlog. I hope the start of your day is absolutely amazing. As for me, I'm going to start the day with some really cool news. Remember a couple days ago when I had that litter of garter snakes and there was a bunch of stillborn babies? Well, today, take a look at this, guys. What a beautiful litter. This mama just had a bunch of babies. Look at all these silly monkeys right here. So what do you guys say we see how many are in here? All right, let's go ahead and take these out right here. We've got, woo! Look at you little monkeys. Oh my gosh. So here's two normals here. Now the normal ones are actually carrying the trait for albinism, which is called heterozygous. So there's two, oh my God, these are squirmy. There's 4, there is 5, 6, 7, 8. Whew, they're little tiny babies. And there is 9. And I think that there's one more back in the corner. Watch out, mama, I'm sorry. And that's 10. So there are 10 normal babies that are carrying the trait or heterozygous for albino. Oops, I'm sorry. There's 11. There's one little monkey in here that's hiding. There you go, little guy. All right, let's see how many albinos. Now, in theory, half the litter should be albino and half the litter should be heterozygous. But it looks like we have more of the normal looking babies than the albinos, but let's go ahead and count them up. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoops. Watch out, mama. 6, 7, 8. All right, so what it looks like is we have only 8 albinos, which is a little bit less, but that's okay. And I'm just gonna kind of search around here just to make sure none are hiding on me. I'm sorry, Mom, I know you're saying, why did you mess with me? She's, you know, in all honesty, at this stage in the wild, these babies would have been born and they would have just scurried off right away from the mom. So her being kind of trapped in that cage right now is probably, thank God you've taken these babies away. They're driving me crazy. So we'll let her alone. We'll go ahead and clean her cage up and get them set. But look at all these little babies. Oh, what a great way to start the day. Next up on the docket is to meet up with Jessica and her gecko insanity. And again, more babies?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Not as many, but there's still a lot to set up.
Yeah, it's okay. This is a light day of babies here. Look at these stacks right here. This is what we consider a light day. And again, I just want to give you a couple highlights. So what do you got to show us today that is just rad?
Nothing super insane, but this is a bold white and yellow het bell. So it's just kind of dark for coming out of a bell group, but
yeah, it is really a dark animal, but that's really beautiful. So again, that's a bold, which is the striping. It's a white and yellow, and it's het for bell, but it's really dark, which is crazy. Is this another white and yellow, or?
Yeah, this is just a hypo white and yellow, but it's really pretty. I love how lavender its head is.
I know, that is just absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
That is super cool. So, all right, there was so many cool babies. All right, so this is a blood tangerine.
Yep.
And then what's the dad gonna look like?
Here's the dad.
Oh, look at how pretty that gecko is, guys. Oh my gosh, that thing is gorgeous. Look at that big head on that thing.
Oh,
that
yeah,
thing is crazy. That's awesome. All right, and then you said that this could be a super
raptor.
A super raptor.
White and yellow, possibly.
Right,
and
so,
then this is the dad of that.
Oh my gosh, look at that, guys. That is one of my, I remember this one raising up. This is one of my favorite geckos that we have. Holy cow, that thing is amazing. So
hopefully we reproduced him.
yeah, no doubt. I mean, as you can see, Jessica has her work cut out for her. She's got a lot of geckos to set up, and this doesn't stop. I mean, it's every single day.
Yeah.
But that is the reward she gets for doing such a great job of producing gecko eggs. So we'll check back with Jessica most days just to see what's going on, but definitely a lot of cool geckos on the horizon.
Hey guys, so my agenda for today, I have to clean some of our larger snakes. I have to clean Ricky, our dwarf reticulated python. I have to clean Macklemore, our Maddox python. And I have to clean Charles, our Darwin carpet python. So I'm going to take you along for that. Let's get started. Now, once I'm done cleaning, I like to take some little bit of time to, you know, just kind of spend some time with my animals. I like to play with them a little bit. I absolutely love Charles, a Darwin carpet python here. He's just such a sweetheart. And look at him, he's so interested in the camera. Oh, he's so cute. I just like to spend a little bit of time with him once I'm done cleaning and bond with my animals. You know, I'm here down with them all the time, and I just love them.
Alright guys, so I have a little package here, and I've been opening up a lot of snakes and stuff like that for you guys. This particular one is not quite a snake, but we're going to go ahead and see what's in here. And I'm excited and a little bit scared, to be totally honest with you. So let's see what this is. This is, oh gosh, this is such a neat little animal, but it's something that I'm still working on my fear of, and hopefully this one will be really tame, because if it's not, I'm going to absolutely freak out. Have you guys guessed yet what it's going to be? Probably not a snake, because if it was a snake, I wouldn't be talking about being afraid of it, right? So, all right, let's see. See what's in here. What? What? What in the heck? This isn't at all what I was expecting. Oh, this is a bummer. Alright, so guys, I was looking to get a tarantula that I could use out in LA, and I bought this, and ooh, I'm too afraid to open this. I'm gonna have to get Jessica. So I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm a little freaked out by spiders, and just the thought of opening this and maybe this thing popping out and being something bigger. I thought it was supposed to be like this big, and it's in a small container, but maybe it's hiding in there, so I'm gonna have Jessica.
Them, so I think it is an adult.
All right,
I see your big old butt right there.
Oh, maybe she is bigger than I thought. All right, let's take a look at this thing. I hope she's good. I hope she's ooh, she is a lot bigger than I expected. So maybe I was a little bummed, like, oh, this isn't gonna work at all, but maybe she's not quite as big as Queen Elizabeth, but maybe she'll be okay. Let's see. Ooh, she is big.
Yeah, she's gonna molt soon too, it looks like.
Oh my gosh. All right, so now the big question is she docile? How do you find out? You just pick her up and you just hope for the best?
I'm just gonna, she looks like she's moving pretty slow.
Look at that, guys.
Yeah, that's not it.
Yeah, she looks good to me.
Oh my gosh, she looks awesome. All right, guys, so now that Jessica was the test dummy, I hate to say that about you, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a shot. So, all right. Come on, little girl. Come on. You can come up. Oh, she is cool. Oh my gosh, that thing is so awesome. I am in love with it already. Take a look at this, guys. I was so worried when I saw that container. I thought, oh my God, it's got to be something really small, and I needed a bigger tarantula. So this thing is perfect. So this is going to go out to the West Coast with Lemonade and all my animals out there, and it's going to be a great ambassador. So this one is perfect. I can totally handle this one. Look at how chill it is. Although, gosh, it feels like it's like sinking its teeth into me right now.
Is it just resting them on you?
I think it's just resting its teeth on me, but it's got me completely freaked out. Oh my gosh, is that thing cool or what? So, hey, that's a little bit of a change up of unboxing, isn't it, guys? But there it is, a red knee tarantula. Guys, do me a favor. You know that I have a red knee tarantula named Queen Elizabeth. I need a name for this little girl here, so when I go out onto the West Coast, I have something to call her. But to be totally honest with you, because I feel more comfortable with Queen Elizabeth, I may ship Queen Elizabeth out to California and then get her back and then send this one out after so that my buddy Jason can work with it. I'm not really sure if I'm going to do that or not. Either way, one of them are going to go out, but this girl does need a name, and I'm going to go ahead and get her set up, and then just comment down below and let me know what you think I should call this red knee tarantula. So guys, I want to show you something that I've showed in the vlog a long time ago, but it's been forever ago since I've shared this, and that would be assist feeding snakes. Now, why would you assist feed a snake when say a ball python, which is what we're going to do now, doesn't eat for a while? So typically we'll go about a month after hatch, and if they just won't eat, we'll try a bunch of different variety of stuff, from fuzzies to rats, mice, you name it. And if we just can't get them to eat, sometimes you have to do what's called assist feeding. Now, I'm not a proponent, number one, of force feeding an animal ever, to be totally honest with you. And assist feeding should only be done by someone that does have some experience, because you don't want to hurt the animal. But I'm going to take you through step by step what I do. And I essentially just very, very gently get it behind the neck. And again, I'm not trying to manhandle the animal or anything like that. You can do it really gently, and you get it like this, and you basically just take a frozen fuzzy mouse that's thawed out, and you slightly just get its mouth open like that. And now what I want to do is it'll spit it out every single time like this. So what I want to do is just barely push it down, you know, get a little bit into its gullet, and then actually even close its mouth a little bit and hook the actual rodent on it. Now the next step, and this is important, is I drop it like this and keep it held, because if you put it right down in the cage, it'll just spit that rodent out. But if you go like this, and then you slowly let it down without stressing it out, and you just leave it there, 9 times out of 10, that animal will actually eat. And after 2 or 3 of these assist feedings, they'll typically start taking food on their own. So that is basically it. You can see he's already starting to kind of move his jaws like, maybe I'm gonna eat this. And that's basically how you assist feed a ball python, and it really works with the ball python as well. It doesn't work as well with some of the other snakes, but again, this animal right here gets a meal in it, and we'll do that once a week, and we'll continue to offer food to it, and hopefully it'll kick in. Like I said, my experience is usually between 2 and 3 times of assist feeding, like this little guy here, it'll start to take meals on its own. Now later on in a future vlog, I'll show you what I call a choo-choo train effect, which is a way to get a little bit larger meal in. So one that's a little bit finicky, where I've assist feed 3 or 4 times and it will not take, I sometimes will choo-choo train an extra meal into it to give it a little bit more nutrition, and that almost always works. So again, I really don't suggest people doing this if you don't have some experience or have someone with some expertise behind you. And certainly if your snake goes a few weeks, if it's been eating good and then doesn't eat, don't assist feed it. I am against that 100%. Ball pythons are notorious for going off of food. They will go back onto food. This is for babies that have never eaten out of the egg. That's as easy as it is. So you may remember when Lori had that little camera that shocked me. Ow! Well, we happen to have Jen here. She was the culprit in sending that little shocking camera. So thanks a lot, Jen. But the truth is, Jen also sent us a lot of other amazing things. She's really incredible, and she's in town from the Chicago area. And the thing that's really amazing is that just, you know, chatting with Jen and showing around to the animals, she told me a story about how she started keeping reptiles and what they meant to her. And I want her to tell it right now because it was a really touching story. So go ahead and tell your story.
Okay, I will do my best. For the past 16 years, I've had PTSD, and that means a lot of different things for different people. But for me, what it meant was nightly flashbacks to what caused my PTSD for the past 16 years. So I ordered my first snake from BHB. She's a cinnamon ball python. Her name is Liv. And when she got there for the first time in 16 years, my flashbacks weren't every night. Like, it was, instead of every night, it was maybe every 3rd night, maybe every 5th night. Well, then we got a second snake from here, a male pastel ball python, and we named him Finn. And the first night he got there, from the point that he got to our home until now, I have not had one nightmare, one flashback, one anything, and I never thought that was possible. And so I'm just really grateful to all of these guys right here. So.
I mean, how awesome a story is that? I mean, and I always say, you know, animals do things for certain people, and I'm a firm believer that there's a calming effect with any type of animal, but sometimes reptiles, and I certainly have an affinity towards it. So first off, Jen has been amazing, even though she did get me shocked. I'm okay with it. Other than that, she's been amazing, and I appreciate everyone's support. You guys are fantastic, and of course, Jen is part of that family, just like you guys are. So again, just one thumbs up for reptiles and getting, you know, Jen to get over her PTSD nightmares. So this is awesome. Jen, give me a hug. Awesome.
All right.
Thank you for everything, and it's been a blast having her here. It's been a really fun day. Okay, so the last thing I need to do here before I leave, because it has been an absolutely crazy day, but it's been an awesome day too, is pull a couple colubrid clutches, starting with this right here. This is actually a het for albino Arizona mountain king snake. Let's see what she has here. Ooh, look at that clutch. Now what's interesting about this clutch of eggs right here is the fact that pyros, or Arizona mountain kings, rarely double clutch. I mean, they really just have one clutch a year. This girl was not even bred a second time, and she had a clutch of eggs, and they are beautiful eggs and fertile, which basically just means she retained sperm from the first time. And she looks all right. She's a little bit beat up. She's a little bit thin. Again, these guys typically don't double clutch, and we don't rebreed them, so she did this on her own, but she certainly did a really good job. So let's see there. It looks like there's 2, 4, 5 good eggs. eggs. So she laid 6 eggs the first time, 5 eggs the second time. For an Arizona mountain king to lay 11 eggs is ridiculous. That's just unheard of. So we're gonna get her fattened up before she goes into hibernation. And lastly, we have a het creamsicle scaleless corn snake. Let's see what she has in there. Oh, not too bad. Looks like 1, maybe 2 infertile eggs, but still not too bad. Okay, Mama, come on. You gotta let go now. Oh, don't bite me. Oh, that's a good girl. Way to go. Whoop. Okay. Let's get these eggs over here. All right, sure enough, there is 1, 2 infertile eggs. But all said and done, when it comes to second clutches, to have a couple infertile eggs in a mostly fertile clutch, I'm gonna take that any day of the week. So there is 2, 4, 6. 6 good eggs, 2 bad eggs. So I'm gonna wrap up here at the shop, rendezvous with the family, because tomorrow is Noah's graduation party. So that should be pretty awesome. So I'm gonna get here in the morning, get as much work done as I possibly can, and get home by early afternoon so I can spend time with Noah and the family and all the friends that are going to come over. So it's going to be really cool. So anyways, out of here, off to home. Lori and I are getting ready for Noah's graduation party, but check out this cake. Is this thing awesome or what? Lori actually designed that cake, put the little pictures. This is Noah graduating from like kindergarten, and then of course when he graduated from high school. So that's really cool. So we have a bunch of little busy work just to get ready because we have a ton of people coming over tomorrow. So it's gonna be, I guess I got off work and now I gotta work some more. All right, so we have the majority of the outside done, but we do have to put up some tents tomorrow. But we are going to move inside because it is getting windy and dark out here, and we're gonna start working on some picture boards and a handful of other things. Tomorrow is going to be an amazing day. Going to go to the shop, do a bunch of reptile work, get things done, and then have the rest of the day with the family. But you know what I'm going to do is, of course, Speedy is over here. I'm going to go ahead and put Speedy Cam on so you can get kind of the view of what a grad party looks like from a tortoise's standpoint. Plus, I'm sure it's going to be a hit with the people that come over. Regardless, you guys have an amazing day. Thank you so much for tuning in today. You guys mean the world to me. The support you've been giving me lately just is amazing, and thank you so much for it. Can you do me a favor and smash that like button, and make sure to hit that notification bell? Be kind to somebody. I promise I'm going to see you guys tomorrow.